Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place. I was going to do a work in progress Wednesday story today, but um, basically I'm at the same point that I was last week with my cheetah from Animal Friends of Pica because for the last week and a half or more, it has been butter lambs, butter lambs, butter lambs. I had pretty much sold out at my first crash show on March 4th. I had, I think, one left. So all week I worked on restocking. I got up to 7 butter lambs. I sold 2 the day before the show. Came home from the show with 1 lonely butter lamb. Worked like crazy trying to restock. Got back up to 7. Got a local order for 3 of them. And then this guy just sold tonight. Don't you hate it when you get an Etsy order and you have your phone on mute? I didn't get to hear the cha-ching. So I'm still working on them. Like, they go from little ones to, sorry, his ribbon's over his face, to big ones. Just make them up as I go along. Like I was playing yarn chicken with this one. Let's just use up this green yarn. So I used up all of this green yarn and all of this green yarn, and I'm making good progress on the other green. I'm going to have to find some more green yarn in my stash, which shouldn't be hard. I could probably just pull some. Yep, there's some on the shelf behind me. Yep, got it. So many people ask about what's the big deal about butter lambs. I wanted to just talk about that. Butter lambs are very, very popular in the Buffalo, New York area. There's a pretty big Polish population in the Buffalo area, and they're very strong with their traditions. Butter lambs, Dingus Day. I married into a Polish family. I should know a few more of the traditions. Like for Mother's Day, going out to a restaurant or a Mother's Day dinner that had Polish dinner, including Janina, a duck blood soup. Stuff like this I never heard about when I was growing up. I think that my paternal grandmother might have had a little bit of Polish heritage, because when they would come over and it was bedtime for the kids, she would say, "Idź do domu spać," which is go to bed, go to sleep. So I just didn't know about butter lambs growing up. Maybe it's because every Easter our family would go down to Florida for the Easter break. So we were very rarely home for a big family Easter dinner with Grandma B. So once I got married into a Polish family, I learned about butter lambs, their tradition. You can either go to the Broadway market and buy this little packaged butter lamb, or you could have your own little mold that you shape the butter into to make the butter lamb. Or some adventurous people would actually carve their own butter lamb from a chunk of butter. Now even grocery stores, when it approaches Easter time, there'll be a whole section where you can buy a butter lamb in any of our local grocery stores. It's always got the little red ribbon, and usually there's a little flag on the back, like a toothpick stuck in it, with a little red flag to represent the lamb. Jesus is the lamb, and the red to represent the blood that he shed on the cross. So I was at a craft show. I think it was 2018 or 2019, and it was my spring show. Someone came up to me and said, "Do you have butter lambs?" I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And somebody said, "Oh, you should crochet little butter lambs. You will just sell out." I'm like, oh, okay. So I made sure that for the next spring craft show, I had a bunch of butter lambs. And looking back in my Facebook memories and my Ravelry projects, they are so cringeworthy. I'm going to get a screenshot of my Ravelry projects for my early butter lambs and put it here. If you have a weak stomach, you might want to close your eyes for a few seconds. Are you ready? Pretty bad, huh? I have come a long way with just the features and making them look a little bit more like the butter lambs in the store. There was one time last spring when I actually took one of my butter lambs to the grocery store when I went shopping and held it up next to the lambs in the dairy case and said, mine look better. So that is the history of butter lambs. Wikipedia has quite the article on it. Wikipedia even mentions Buffalo's Broadway Market, which is just an Easter destination for so many people in the Buffalo area. They have to go to the Broadway Market to get their Easter flowers and their butter lamb and their Polish sausage and all these Easter related things, all in one-stop shopping. So I've never been there. We usually have lamb or ham or a turkey for Easter. I could buy a butter lamb at the grocery store, so I don't make a trip downtown to go to the market. I guess that's it. I'm still gearing up for this Saturday's show. I'm not really worried about this one. The only thing I worry about is I will be 3.5 hours away from home going to this show. So if I forget something like my card reader or what else have I forgotten? You know, a box of inventory or my money apron, there's no going back to get it. You have to work around it. But there's a Walmart over there and my daughter's house is there. So we'll make it work. I've got a laminated list of everything I need to pack for a craft show. And then I have a list of stuff that I packed for a weekend's trip to my daughter's house. And I'm just working on both of them, making little notes, like extra stuff that I want to take for this show and stuff that I want to take down to my daughter's house. Somewhere in my inventory, I made a mermaid outfit for a baby. The little mermaid tail and the little seashell bra and a little headband. I have a 6-month-old granddaughter down there. So I asked my daughter if she wanted me to bring the mermaid set down for a photo shoot with baby Ellie. And she said, sure, go ahead and bring it. So there may be some very cute pictures after this weekend. But there's always cute pictures. There's 3 adorable granddaughters down there and 1 adorable granddaughter about 15-minute drive from here. So there's just so much adorableness. I shouldn't get going on my granddaughters. I will just keep talking and talking and talking. So that's it for butter lambs. I'm going to try to get a few more done. I just updated the listing in my Etsy shop at about 3 o'clock today. And by 4:30, one of them had sold. So I will get a few more made up, update the listing again, and hope that I still have a few left for the show on Saturday. My plan is for the ride down while my husband is driving, I'm going to make the little chicken nuggets because I have yarn for them now. And I think if I had a big basket of chicken nuggets, I would probably sell a lot of them. You know, some little kid like, Mommy, get me one. It's $3 or 2 for $5. Yeah, she'll probably get one. So I'm going to make chicken nuggets on the way down because there's minimal sewing and I can have them just ready to go. And then on the way back, I'm going to have yarn with me to make butter lambs, and I'll get them, basically, I'll get the base and the body done, and then when I get home, I'll use my fabric paint to put on the face and add the ribbon. So that way they can dry Sunday night and get pictures and list them in my shop on Monday. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. So that's it for now. I need to go work on dinner and get this video edited. Get that picture in here. Oh, they're so bad. So bad. But people bought them. You know the phrase, a face only a mother could love. Some of these butter lambs, I look at them and say, it's like, I'm the mom and I don't love that face. So I will see you after the show. I won't have any access to my recording equipment until Monday, so it'll probably be Monday before I give you an update. Maybe I'll do one in the community, just a quick breakdown, but I don't think I'll be able to do a video until then. So thank you for watching. I appreciate all the likes and the comments, and thank you to everyone who subscribed. I can't believe I'm up over 70 right now. It's like, yes, people actually like to listen to these. So thank you, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.